Now, I am not going to go into details of why I am turning into Bobo the Fool. If you know me personally, and we are good friends, you probably know what this is about. If you don't know what this is about, do not worry. Thank you. Ladies, gentlemen, and all of my non-gender conforming friends, thank you for coming to Bolt's funeral. This is a video that has taken me a week to make. It's a video that I don't want to make. However, a lot of times I do get asked, what happened to the old Bolt suit? You know, this one. I've had people ask who has the suit. I've had people ask me, oh hey, I like this suit better than your current one. Who's the new owner? So I could follow them, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of a backwards-handed compliment at this point, but thank you regardless. Today I'm going to kind of dive into what actually happened to that suit. So basically, just to summarize this whole video up real quick, I sold my fursuit to a friend, and they ended up turning around and selling that fursuit for more than I sold it to them for. And they profited off of my character. Now, that's basically the whole situation. But this is a pretty big claim to make, so if you would like to stay for the rest of the video and hear my story about this, thank you. And if not, if this is all you came here for, was to hear that, then there you go. But yes, let's get into this real quick. Now, before I get started with this video, I just wanted to make a quick note. Please do not send hate to anyone who has been mentioned in this video. It's just not needed, and it's unprovoked at this point. The situation is over, but it's a situation that I feel like I need to talk about, solely because it has mentally fucked me up. It kind of fucked me a little bit, so let me just kind of get into it. So I actually have, this is in 3 sections, but I've taped a lot of my notes to my wall, just so I have them ready to go. Please do bear in mind, I am reading without any glasses. But, maybe I shouldn't be angry for this video. I'll be happy, that's a lot better. Okay, so on December 3rd, 2018 was the first time me and the new owner of, well, the former owner of my old suit had ever interacted, okay? Now, I'm not going to drop their username, but I'm going to refer to them as, Rat in this video. The first message I ever received from them was, hey, I noticed you are selling Bolt. I'm a huge fan of your content, and I would love to take care of your character. So just a little bit of backstory about me selling my old suit. I was very particular on who I wanted to sell my suit to, because a big requirement for selling my suit was that you had to refurbish Bolt. Bolt, this character is my character still. It is still a character that I own, and a big thing that I needed to make sure that was done was that he got refurbished. You know, I needed like his markings taken off. I needed like him to be essentially unrecognizable. So during this time, I'm not trying to like suck my own dick here, but when I was selling Bolt, my DMs were like absolutely fucking flooded. People trying to buy Bolt, and I went through everyone's. And this person in particular seemed like a very wonderful person to sell Bolt to. They are someone who owns a lot of other characters, and they were very nice in DMs, and I had no suspicions that they were going to be anything but nice. In the chat mentioned, it says, you are a huge inspiration to me, so buying Bolt would be like buying a piece of art. So that is pretty cool. That means a lot to me, knowing that someone considers a character that I've poured my heart into a piece of art. You know, it really makes me feel happy, okay? This is a lot of getting up and standing back down, but it's fine. So on December 13th, 2018, I had messaged Rat and asked if they would like to throw in an offer for Bolt. Because at this time I had, I think around this time, yes, it was after MFF 2018, where I had officially decided to sell my old fursuit and commission this one, the one I'm wearing now. And they said, how would $600 to $650 do? I could also throw in some free stuff as well. And I had replied, honestly, if you're 1000% going to refurbish him, I will sell him to you for $300. So I've talked about this with a few friends, and I've gotten the feedback I needed to, but I definitely did lowball my suit. I sold him very cheap, solely for the fact that a requirement when buying him was to refurbish him. And I wanted to make sure the person who bought Bolt had enough money, you know, left over to go out and get materials and like commission someone or do it themselves to refurbish him. Because like I said, the only requirement really to buying the old suit was that you had to refurbish him beyond recognition, you know? Ratt replied, totally will do that. You can get involved into that process and you can tell him what you'd like. And I had replied, oh my god, no, you can decide what happens to him. I'm hella stoked to see what you do with Egg Boy. I'm actually gonna like stop putting it on the wall because I'm just tired of going back up and forth. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. It seems funnier in my head. Ratt had replied, I'm super stoked. You are such a cool dude, but I would like to at least give you $400 as a fan and supporter of your content. On January 5th, 2019, I asked for their address and we actually decided to go half on shipping because fuck me, I guess. They were a nice person. I thought it was going to be a nice thing to do. This is also the day that I received the payment for Bolt. The suit itself was sold for $330 and shipping was $25. Originally shipping was $57, but we went halfsies because I'm gonna go because I'm a fucking idiot. I just wanted to be nice, you know? I was very happy that this person was going to take my suit and make it into something good. You know, that's what I was very excited for. On January 17th, right? January 7th, 2019. So this was the day that I officially sold Bolt. Ratt said, "Da boy, I just want to say he is going to be loved till the end of times. He has a very special meaning to me, and I'm currently starting with new designs for his face. I'm going to send you everything once I have some final ideas. What's the shipping cost?" Okay, so on January 16th, 2019, I asked Ratt on Telegram, question. Some people were asking who bought him. Do you care if I drop your at? So me looking at this now, like super regrets doing this. If I had known I'd be in this situation where I'm at right now. Ratt replied, no, not at all. Maybe it's fun for them to see he went to a good home and is now going to get a new look. So that kind of happened. So on January 23rd, 2019, Ratt posted this on Instagram saying, before people get their pitchforks because they don't like me owning the old design species of Bolt, the only reason I got him is that I talked it over a lot with my friend at BoltMutt, and I am trusted to refurbish and redesign him. He is not staying like this. And those are exact words written by my good friend. So this is another post from their Instagram. Basically, I'm going to summarize it, but in this post, they emphasize, but the removal of the moon is the most important. So more so stating the fact that they very much well knew that they had to do this to the suit after buying it. You know, that was why I sold to them for $330. So a little bit of backstory. This happened a couple months ago, but I was getting a couple comments on my YouTube channel saying, oh hey, I just put a down payment on for your old fursuit. And I was like, excuse me? I got these messages on my YouTube channel, and I went to Ratt to talk to them about it. Oh my god, hey girl, quick question. I'm not like mad in any way. I'm just kind of confused, but did you sell B? Someone's been all up in my mentions telling me they bought him from you. And I'm like, haha, okay, but like, I don't know. And they replied, what, really? Yeah, they did. But that was because they told me they were going to give him changes he needed. She swore she was not going to be like, I bought Bolt. TBH, I didn't want to sell B, as he is super personal to me. I just figured she could give him the right changes. I think I'm just going to give her money back, as I kind of get the feeling she is going to show Bolt as Bolt. I always kept Bolt as Bolt, just in case you wanted him back or anything. P.S. I love your new suit, what a looker. Basically a whole year had passed, and no changes had been done to my suit. So they kept the suit the same, air quote, in their words, I always kept Bolt as Bolt, just in case you wanted him back or anything. Which, I never wanted Bolt back. Of course, I miss more so the experiences I had with Bolt, but I never missed the suit. You know, the suit was something I got when I was a teenager, when I was kind of new into making furry content, and it was time to move on. You know, it was a good time in my life, but I never once expressed to them, damn, do I really want my old fursuit back? That was never an exchange that I had with them. Oh, I'm sorry, this was on March 18th, by the way. So I said, oh my god, nah, don't have to give her the money back unless you want to, it's all good, yo. Technically, it's your suit now. I was just confused, LeMayo. So basically, was I upset about this? Oh, absolutely. I was pretty upset, but, you know, what could I do? Because legally, it's not my suit. And, them kind of selling it without my permission did kind of hurt a little bit, but they did say that they thought that they could give Bolt a new design, and I was like, you know what, I guess. And they said, nah, I mean, she doesn't sound legit at all. At this point, I'd rather keep the bean to myself. It's not like I needed any money. It's not like I needed any money. Just keep that in a pin right there for a second. But I'm happy you told me, because oof, I would not have been happy if she got and was like, oh my god, look, I'm Bolt. That would have been a big oof. Also, I'm really excited for all the future content you are gonna make. So in that last message, they said, I don't need the money. Alongside, they said, I'd rather keep the bean to myself. So, going to the next screenshot from, I'm gonna put the dates up here because I can't see them in my fursuit. But they said, hey Bolt, just wanted to let you know, B is going to a local friend of mine, and they wanted me to let you know that they will take great care of him. And will give him some extra changes. He already had a few, like a haircut, and now he looks bold and brash. And they said, also a while ago, I took 2 buttons off and was wondering if you would maybe want those back as a momentum of him. Bolt was immediately sold after that. Unbeknownst to me, because I was under the impression of, oh yeah, I'm gonna just keep him now. And the only changes that Bolt really had during that time was that his wig was snatched, he didn't have any hair anymore, and 2 little buttons from his ears were gone, which, if you guys didn't know, he had buttons on his ears. They were supposed to be gauges. I was pretty upset, you know, I was more so disappointed that Bolt was being fucking handed to anyone at this point. They later messaged, B is with my local friend now and his name is blank. At the moment, they love him so much, and ever since I got him, they have always asked about B, so I'm very happy to see even more use made of him. They are somewhat of a younger fur. It's really cool to see how creative and happy they are with him. They were a huge fan of you as well, but are super respectful of the fact that it's not Bolt, and are removing the moon even better. What? As well as the eyes and nose getting a change. And I said, oh my god, no, love you forever, girl, and oh word, bless and yo. So, basically, I was at this, I remember I was sitting in bed this night, and me and my boyfriend are reading this, and he was just like astonished. And what else am I gonna say? But like, oh my god, cool, cause like, at this point, my suit is with a child. So later that night, I'm gonna be honest with you, high as fuck, right? And I hit my shit, and I was like, huh, I wonder how much they sold Bolt Mutt for. So, I messaged the person who has Bolt now, which I just want to make very clear. I have no grudge towards this person. However, I did message them, and I asked them, how much did they sell Bolt for? And they said, $500. You might remember I sold Bolt for $330 plus $25 shipping. So needless to say, I was pretty upset. I was angry. I was upset. I felt more so betrayed by this person. He said, hey, and I said, I just had a quick question. You sold Bolt for what I'm assuming is the same price I sold him to and didn't profit, I'm hoping, right? And they said he was sold for around $300 US, I think. That is what I paid. I'm not sure. And some extras for a ref and custom animation, etc. And I said, yeah, but you sold him for €500, which is a little bit more than $500 USD. And they said I'd charge $120 for custom animations and $50 for a ref. And shipping, of course. However, that might be true, right? Possibly that could be true. However, on February 28th, conveniently when I'm at a convention and not on my phone, right? They made an Instagram story taking offers on Bolt. And thankfully, I had a friend message them asking about the price of Bolt. My friend hit them up and said, how much are you looking for? And Rat said, offer is currently at $500. And that's it. That was the only message that got sent. So I'm kind of confused in the sense of, why would you not mention there was other extras involved in that? Now, if I were to actually believe that these other little extras were involved, he would have said, oh hey, I'm selling this suit for $330. However, if you would like for $500, I will add in this and that. But you didn't. You blatantly just sold my character for $500 when I sold him to you for $330 plus $25 shipping. So they sent this as well, but if you want, I can send you the $100 from the animation. Now, if you are in the right, this is not something you will just give up. You will not just give someone $100. That's not correct. So I'm pretty sure finding that little tidbit out was factual. Also, shout out to my friend who hit them up that day. I love you so much. I'm not going to drop your name for privacy reasons. However, I love you. Fucking buy you food again, and I won't slap it out of your hand. Give you a kiss. Give your partner a kiss too. I love you both. So I said, I mean, no. You don't need to. I just kind of wanted you to see what I'm seeing, you know? So they said, I know. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to make it a ripoff. Like, yes, it will be fair. He paid more than I did. Maybe that's a little shitty on my part, which is why I offered the custom animation and ref for Blank, which is the new character. But TBH, the moment I sold him was to buy a plane ticket home from my vacation destination a few weeks ago because they got canceled. Because they canceled my original flight due to Corona, and I had to book a flight home sooner instead of later because they were not going to fly anymore after a certain date. That's when I originally sold him to that person. I didn't trust anyone after a while. They were refunded, and then I sold him to a local friend. I know it sucks, but I really was trying to make a fair price with the extras. I said, so you did profit off my character is what you're saying. Circumstances aside. And they said, a little. The ref and the animation are $150 together, which leaves a $50 profit. I can show you the original post in which I state he would get the animation and ref from me, which is why I don't mind paying you that $100. I made a mistake there. And I said, I mean, I'm going to be super honest, dude. Any sort of profit, I'm really not okay with. Because other than 2 buttons and a bee sticker and the hair, I didn't type that, but and the hair, that's still 100% my character. So they said yes, which is why they have to change the character within 2 to 3 months. They know that. There was no way I would have sold it otherwise. I can call them tonight and tell them it's urgent and to do it right away. And I replied with, and I wouldn't be comfortable taking any sort of payments because in all legal terms, this is yours now. You can do whatever you want. Sell it whatever you want. It's all said and done. But I'm just upset. And don't worry about it, for real. They said if it's in any legal way, mine, then it's my decision to pay that money. I don't want to upset anyone. Especially not someone I look up to. I'm so sorry for this. Please take the compensation, at least a little bit. I really don't want to come over as profit seller, please. And I said, I really don't want any sort of compensation. It's not right. I'm just upset that if I didn't ask the new owner about it, you would have said nothing. But that's what's really upsetting me about this situation. Like, I love my character with all my heart and more. I was very nervous to sell him. Like, half of me wanted to just like keep him in a box in my house. But the other half of me was very set on, this suit brought me so much joy, and I want this suit to bring someone else as much joy as it did to me, you know? So that's why I sold it. So I really did believe that Rat would have made Bolt into something amazing, you know? They were nothing but nice to me. They were super respectful. They understood the terms of, you have to refurbish him. And it was fine, you know? This whole situation has like completely blindsided me in the fact that I would have never thought that Rat would do this to a friend. You know, I have never felt like how I do now, where I trusted someone with something I hold so dear to my heart, and they just blatantly fuck me over, you know? Now, what hurts me more about this whole situation is that I thought I trusted someone with literally literally one of the most prized possessions in my life, which is my old fursuit, which sounds super cringy, but that fursuit had opened so many doors for me. That fursuit had introduced me to so many walks of life, so many different people. I've met so many people with this suit, and I thought I was really doing the right thing in selling it to Ratt. But apparently I did not. And that is just something that I personally have to acknowledge that I did. I did not sell Bolt to someone who I could trust. And that's, again, just something that I personally have to live with. Now, as mentioned in the screenshots, Ratt was saying a lot that they would love to give me money back, you know? I never wanted money back, you know? I never wanted, like, the difference back. Because it's less of like a, oh my god, you sold him for more than me, give me the money. No, it's more of just like a break in trust. And this person knowing how much this suit meant to me, because they clearly knew that this character meant a lot to me, because they offered me this character back numerous times throughout my throughout last year. They were saying they kept him for me in case I wanted him back. They offered it to me one other time. I'll put the screenshots here. So they knew how much I loved this character. And for them to just like turn around from that statement and just sell it to someone, it just hurts, you know? It really does fucking hurt a little bit. But I do genuinely feel bad for the individual who now owns the old suit, because they paid more money than I, the actual creator of the character, would have sold him to. You know? I sold him, I would have never sold Bolt for $500. Because like I said, I wanted to make sure that he got refurbished and made into a new character. So $330 was a perfect price for me. And I'm very sorry that this was your friend. I'm very sorry that your friend did this to you. I'm sorry that this friend took advantage of you financially in this sense. Just a statement here to everyone who's been following me for a long time. Thank you so much. You know, thank you for everything you've given me. Love and support and just good energy. It really does mean a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's a very solemn video. But if you do want to support me in any way, shape, or form, the link to my coffee will be in the description below. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.